you ever wanted a base that is directly in worm territory, but instead of 𝐒𝐻𝐿d being a threat to it, he actually turns into your base's personal protector? A hybrid base located within a PvP zone that also extends into the PvE zone. Yes, I rebuilt my Blood Sands arena, but this time it's literally impenetrable. The new patch is upon us, and this base was made with those changes in mind. As many of you already know, my base was raided by 2 players, Tommy and somebody else named Suntar. They tore it apart, claimed my fief, and deleted everything I had built. I won't lie, when I saw it, I was confused and frustrated. I put so much time and effort into it that quitting actually crossed my mind. But instead of walking away, it lit a fire under me. I love challenges, so I built something even greater, something on a monumental scale. Honestly, I don't think anyone else has attempted a base like this in Dune Awakening. It might even be the first of its kind. And here's the crazy part. Without that raid, without them destroying everything I created, I wouldn't have discovered these techniques, the hidden mechanics and secret tricks I'm about to share with you today. But let me tell you why this base is pretty much impenetrable. As you can see, it's so far built out, it extends into the PvE zone. At first, I didn't know if this was possible, because I couldn't use any types of foundational pillars, because if I did, they would be in worm territory on the ground and get eaten immediately. And I was actually able to get it all the way out into the PvE zone.
Oh my gosh. I just did it. I just did it. Wow. Alright. Let's go.
Can you guess where I put myself, fief? This is why I say it's impenetrable, because even if you tried, you couldn't destroy it. And this whole situation taught me more about base building than I ever thought I'd need to know. Lessons I would have never learned if I hadn't gone through it. I'm actually glad they destroyed my base, because I'd never have created this. But for the players who did raid it, why don't you just come to the Blood Sands so we could hash it out normally? I mean, that's why it was created, right? And honestly, I've always been curious about this, in games like this in general. You get people who raid just for resources, it makes sense. But you've also got griefers, players who destroy something just because they can. They're not after loot, they're not competing for territory, and they're not defending themselves. They're going after time and effort someone else put in. I don't know if they feel that way because they can't do it themselves. Who knows? And it wasn't only for me. I made this base for the community. So I just don't understand why they would do it. I don't know, maybe it's for the thrill of just wrecking something big. But in a weird way, it is part of the PvP ecosystem. Not everyone is here to play nice, but it does make you wonder, if you're not walking away with resources, what's the win? I mean, I'm pretty much done speculating. I'll never understand that. Either way, I'm not losing sleep over it. I just built something better, and now Blood Sands has risen stronger than ever. I couldn't wait to get started, so I headed to the bank in 𝐒𝐻𝐿, cashed out 100 stacks for my land claims, and got to work.
that took a lot to get that staking unit. Finally got it.
And with a new patch, you're no longer able to lure NPCs into the sub-fief's line of fire to destroy it, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, even if that was a thing. The only way to get an NPC within range is to start building down below, outside of my land claim, right in the worm territory. And in this area, 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐿 doesn't forgive trespassers. Here's where I made a personal protector for my base. I've tested this myself while wearing Tarl Soft Step boots with negative 45% worm threat and using a lasgun, attempting to destroy any wall on this side of the base. And look how quickly he shows up. This is only with one player using a lasgun, by the way. Just imagine multiple players trying to do this at the same time. Remember, you only have 6 minutes after the storm to cause as much damage as possible. So good luck, because I've purposefully positioned the base's entrance right at the edge of 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐿's territory. So as soon as you step out there, he gets alerted. This is a natural living defense system. I've also tested how high the worm goes when popping out of the sand by using a thumper to lure him directly under the base. He can't reach it. And all of the base that is in his territory is out of his range as well. And that's just one side of the equation. Let's say you try to come from the opposite side within the base. Well, hold up a second. I don't want to just give up the secrets in this video because I'm literally telling you how to break in. So for those of you who want to know more details as to how I was able to strengthen the integrity of the base's core, join my Discord linked in the description and we can discuss it there. So now, let's talk time. After a storm hits, you've got 6 minutes before the shields reactivate. 6 minutes to break through multiple layers of my walls. 6 minutes to bypass the worm's defense. This is all extremely difficult to pull off. I really don't think you have the time, but I could be wrong. There are some clever minds out there for sure, but I've made everything here with purpose. You may be wondering why I built this base again in the same area. Well, I just love the concept and personally think it looks amazing. I'm kind of upset that I wasn't able to enter this into the base making contest that just ended. And I think they're going to do another one another time because I think it would be a worthy contender. The Coliseum looks even better than before. I've added a restaurant above the arena with viewing windows, upgraded the seating, and even built out a VIP skybox section on both sides of the arena, just like you see at a stadium. So if someone wants to destroy this, I honestly don't know why they would. But even so, it's already done. And I made a copy with the 𝐒𝐿𝐿 replicator just in case. So once again, if you want to come see this and you're on my server, Frostholm Nadir, then feel free to visit. I'll be relaxing in my living quarters high above the arena. This is my final base, ladies and gentlemen. I actually built it because there's really nothing much to do in the game. And after DuneAwakening had that 80% player drop, it just feels like everyone got bored shortly after reaching the deep desert. I see so many comments saying the game was fun up until the deep desert. It's just an empty space full of nothingness with very little incentive to come back, right? And this new patch is not doing anything to help because the loop will remain the same. And just think about if these players come back seeing all their bases wiped due to storms, destroying them, losing all their resources, their spice refineries, all of that stuff that costs so much to make and so much time and effort to put in, that's killing what little motivation there was to play in the first place. So when I was building this base, I was pretty much keeping myself occupied until Battlefield, and shortly after that, when Arc Raiders releases, I honestly can't see a reason to log on once that happens. And oh yeah, to respond to a lot of these comments that people made asking me if I've ever played Conan Exiled, and that I should have expected this from Funcom because it happened in Conan. Well, I never played that game, so this is pretty much new to me. Anyways, this is where we're at now. Maybe I'll release this build I had in mind, a PvPvE build that is truly unique, if you can believe it. Let me know if you want to see it. Besides that, there's nothing really else to say in this video. I want to know what you guys think though. Also, comment where you think I've hidden my sub thief. And let me know about the new and improved Blood Sands, how it looks to you. I appreciate you stopping by and watching to the end. If you enjoy this, then like the video and subscribe if you feel inclined. I'll see you in the next one, fam. Be right out.